Well, that was that was a little bit quicker than I expected. But welcome back, everybody, to SWOSU Esports. I am alone today. No Thomas with me, unfortunately. But we've got some Rocket League tonight, starting a little bit late. And the gray team, this is going to be the blue team. The gray team is also playing, but they're also playing at 8. So, kind of rough there. I don't know what just happened. I don't know where they're at. But yeah, we've got some Rocket League. We have SWOSU Blue versus Washington University tonight. Pretty excited to see what this is going to entail. It's a nice little end. Oh, someone took apart the pencil up here. Just made the lobby. Okay. Well, oh. I picked up the pencil up here, and it seems to be broken. Very, very broken. There they are. There's the other team. They're joining up. Oh, they don't have the same tags though. We've got Shark, Rep, and Panzer. Okay. Their names are a little bit harder to pronounce. But we go. Best of 7. You know the drill. 5 minutes on the clock. Let's see if SWOSU Blue can get this dub. Let's see if they can get the bag. I've been having a pretty good day so far. I took a math exam earlier today, and it went pretty well. And I didn't have a whole lot of homework. And I've been playing a new Minecraft mod pack for the last couple of hours. So I've been chilling. Ugh. But let's get into the game. SWOSU already off to a pretty bombastic start, trying to get that first goal. About 30 seconds in, can't quite find it. Going to get defended. Pretty close though. I don't know who the guy with the who the guy is. Our number 1. I'm not quite sure who that is. Don't also know what to call him. I'm gonna be honest. We're just gonna call him. I don't know. We'll see. But SWOSU gonna have to play some defense. Ball getting pretty close. And they finally get it out of there. You know, it's been so cold. It's been so cold here. It felt like I think it was in either the high 30s or low 40s when I woke up, and it felt like everything was just freezing over. It's awesome. I do like the Oklahoma weather as he tries to get it, but Applebee's Bandit will finish it for him. Barely doesn't meet the mark, but he's got his teammate on his back, 80 miles an hour, and that's going to be a good start for SWOSU. And Kobe's putting ... in chat. Shout out. Yeah, SWOSU getting off to a good start. As I was saying, it was so cold this morning when I woke up that I was just like freezing. Okay, wait a second, quick with another one. That's going to be a second goal for SWOSU. No real defense play. The ball may not have gone where they wanted it. We're Washington University. But SWOSU off to a great start right now. 2-0. Not letting me ramble about my day. This is, of course, what you like to see. Guy's going to get taken out by Mr. Tortoise. I don't know. Imagine that this was like if you took somebody out, they were just out until somebody scored. That sounds like the worst game mode possible. But yeah, I was saying it's been cold because I have like a hoodie, I have pants, got like 2 or 3 layers, and I was still freezing. And the second I get into the arena, this is the first time ever the arena's been warm. I might actually have to take my hoodie off. I'm going to do it now before, well, hold on. I'm going to let the action die down for a second. Okay, we're good. I'll be right back. I got to take my hoodie off. All right, we are back. I am hoodieless. And Washington Uni are scoreless right now. Half the time down. SWOSU still gaining, or still with this 2-point lead, I should say. Not really bringing it up or down as we are in kind of the neutral area of this game. Don't we love it? We do love it. We do. But I'm excited because this Friday is Extra Life. I love Extra Life. I get to hang out with all my friends, play games all night, get semi-free food and not donate, well, maybe donate, but raise a lot of money for charity. It's so sick. I'm so glad I get to be a part of it, which reminds me that I need to actually sign up on the thing that Harrington sent. So I should probably do that. But no points have been scored since the second SWOSU point. Looks to make that a different reality, though, and Applebee's Bandit going to skate it right behind Panzer and going to find a third for SWOSU. Looking really, really dominant in this game one. I hope they can keep it up for the entire series. That'd be sick. But not a lot of initiative coming from Washington State. Or I guess just Washington. I don't think it's Washington State. Unless those are the same thing, in which case I'm dumb. I've never been a big college knower. I never followed football or anything. I never really followed collegiate sports other than esports, and I don't really follow them. I just participate in them. So I could be wrong. And I know a lot of the people, especially like growing up in Oklahoma, where it's like we have Brahms in football. It's cool. It's great. People all over here know what colleges are what from football. And it was like the only sport I didn't play. I played like tennis, soccer, basketball, baseball. I swam. I played golf. But I never did football. I didn't really want to be honest. I'm not like I don't know. Not a big fan of like contact sports. But I've also never really paid attention to them. Because I was on drumline for, well, 3 years, but 4 years. And I never paid attention to the football games. Granted, our team was terrible. We kind of lost every game. We went 0-10 this season, and it was awesome. But I never really paid that much attention. 30 seconds on the clock left for Washington to get something done here. Haven't really seen a lot out of them, but as I say that, I'm not, Tortoise. Will find the score for Washington. 17 seconds for them to get 2 more points to bring this to an overtime. I think SWOSU have a firm grip on this game one. Oh, unless that's just a strategy, just take out the unnamed guy, take out Mr. Faceman. 10 seconds on the clock, just gonna hit the ball so far away. Gotta drag it across the entire field to get it back. Can't let it touch the ground, but I think SWOSU have just locked this one in. Might even find another score. Won't find it at the very end. That's going to be SWOSU taking a 1-0 in this series already. Looking real nice, and Tortoise just left the match. I'm not quite sure why. Maybe they were lagging. 3 more. I don't really know what's happening. Maybe this team is new to this. I don't really know. Their pings are also pretty high compared to ours. But we are just waiting on Shark to ready up so we can get into this game 2. Is this? That's the same chat. Okay. I'm so bad at this game. I lost the tutorial. Which is crazy, because I think that I'm pretty decent at games. Like, I can adapt, but this game is just insane. You guys are crazy for being good at this game. I just play my stupid hero shooter. Game 2 of 7, another 5 minutes on the clock. SWOSU with the 1-0 lead in the series. Starting this series off with a bang. Let's see if they can continue it. And they took out Mr. Faceman and put in Andrew. That's the guy that I know. I don't know who that other guy was. I'm going to have to ask them after this game. SWOSU having to play some defense here at the start. Ball not really quite going in their favor from the tip. But Quick takes out the defender. Does he have any follow-up to find the goal? No, he doesn't. Oh, maybe he does. Andrews there with the ball. Quick taking a guy out, and the ball will be forfeited over to the side of Washington unless Applebee's Bandit has something to say about it. And he's going to pass it to his friend Quick, and that's going to be another goal for SWOSU. That's going to be another score. Starting off the second game with a heater. Less than a minute in, getting the first. Many more to come, hopefully. I don't even think I have homework tomorrow, actually. I was supposed to take an exam tomorrow, but the exam got put off a week. Oh, hold on. It's a good start for SWOSU. Let's see if they can get the setup. It's going to get knocked out by Tortoise. Now Andrew going to have to play some defense, but Tortoise fumbling the ball literally just a little bit. And SWOSU should regain control here. Or they're trying to at least. Quick going to just hit the ball over the enemy defenders. And Panzer looking to make it all happen, but Andrew's not going to let that happen. Going to get the block. Still having to play defense, though. And they're going to send the ball off to the other side. Nice defense from Andrew and the gang. Now it looks like he wants to change it to offense. The defender just going away, barely misses it, but Quick will be there with the follow-up. And that's going to be a second goal for SWOSU pretty early on into this game, giving them that 2-0 lead. You love to see it. Maybe it'll just be a nice quick series. I'm knocking on wood. I don't know what the latest game I played when I was playing in Overwatch was. Maybe it was like, I feel like we played one at like 10. Not super late, but I feel like the games this season have been much later than normal for some reason. And Applebee's Bandit with the tap to himself, gonna give himself the assist as he finds the third goal for SWOSU, just looking super dominant today. All the team members woke up on the right side of the bed. This is really what you love to see. More than half the time left in SWOSU. A chance to eclipse their last score. Andrews seems like he wants to take it in, and he will. No defense. Weaves all three of them and finds another score for SWOSU. 4-0 lead. Just utter dominance. It hasn't been close so far. Every time that I give them a compliment, I have to think about it, because you know how it works. If I say something good, then something bad's gonna happen. So maybe I should just trash talk them the whole time. You'll think that'll be the play? Nice block by Andrew. Quick, just gonna put himself there, right in front of the goal. Not gonna let him have it. Gonna grab the ball and take it to the other side, but will get blocked a little bit. Now we have this back and forth scrap for the ball. Both teams trying to get something done. Washington in a bit of a hurry. It's going to be actually blocked by the corner itself of the goal, and Andrew's gonna hit the ball out. A really nice try from Washington, but the marbles weren't there. Do they have a follow-up? Applebee's Bandit going to try to hit it, but it'll get sent off to the side by one of the defenders of Washington. Not the school. They're just defenders of Washington. They just stand outside the White House. I guess Washington, D.C. And that's going to be a score for Washington. Finally getting something done in the second game. Just over half the time gone, and they get their first score. So SWOSU still holding the lead by 3. I would like to see them increase that if all possible. I'm tallying these on the sacred SWOSU paper towel, as it has been dubbed. Andrew trying to set up maybe a little bit of a fake. Maybe not tapping it to himself, but SWOSU just lacking on the defense, and that's going to be Panzer getting another score for Washington. Now, don't get too ahead of yourselves. Don't make me eat my words, because I'm not hungry. Actually, I am hungry. I haven't really eaten today. I had some Sonic tater tots at like 9 in the morning. It was great. Every time I get Sonic, it tastes so good in the moment, and then I think about it like hours later, and it just doesn't sound appealing. I don't know. I'm like the biggest Sonic hater in Oklahoma, because everybody loves Sonic here, and I think it's just mid. I think it's okay. A super hot take, I'm sure. But I don't know. I've had good Sonic and I've had bad Sonic, but I would say like a 75-25 split, 75 being not good and 25 being good. But Andrew having a free look, but it's going to get stopped by Shark. Hitting it off to the side. It's so strange because Andrew's just like a name. It's going to get hit off by Shark, not the Shark, not a Shark, but Shark. The person. Andrew going to take out Shark. He's getting his revenge. But no goal off the end of it, and Quick just getting to the ball, trying to defend a little bit by taking it away. The best defense is offense. Unlucky. off on the angle. Applebee's Bandit going to take out Tortoise. 50 seconds left. Nice defense from Andrew once again. Tortoise going to try to take it in, going to tap it, but it's going to go a little bit too high, and now the ball going flying off to the other side of the field where Applebee's Bandit controls it. Only for the time being, Andrew now tasked with defense. He's going to skew the ball off to the right. He's trying to halt the scoring from the side of Washington University. Applebee's Bandit going to take out Shark. He's got his premium harpoon gun today. 15 seconds on the clock now. They do have to score 2 in 10 seconds, and I don't think it's probably going to happen. Looks like they just want to chase each other around. 5 seconds. They have to score just now, and SWOSU are going to hit that ball away, and this is no longer feasible for the side of Washington State. So the second that ball hits the ground, bang. That is SWOSU taking a 2-0 lead early into the series. Looking very solid. Good stuff out of the boys. And Quick has been on a heater today. Oh, this isn't the party chat, I just realized. Yeah, I didn't realize that that was in the party chat the first time. So Kobe just giving a little bit of advice to his teammates. You love to see it. You really do. We get into this game 3, 5 minutes on the clock. SWOSU with a 2-0 lead in the series. I don't know why the score resets, I'll be honest. And I'm actually gonna ask them about that. All right. SWOSU up to bat. Applebee's Bandit tries to make it happen by himself, but Quick with the follow-through can't quite find it. Now they're just all scrambling for it. Applebee's Bandit, within 30 seconds, has scored SWOSU their first point in this game 3. All 3 games, SWOSU has started out ahead. And I just noticed that Max's name on here has a space in it. That deeply irritates me. I think he should get a name change. I'll pay for a name change at this point. A nice shot from the side of SWOSU. Almost had that. Quick just keeping this ball out of the hands, out of the tires of Washington University. Would tires be like the equivalent of hands to cars? I feel like, yeah. Like the front tires are the hands, the back tires are the feet maybe. But they're also like hands and feet. This is not a conversation you need to be thinking about right now, because I'm kind of tired, and I'm just going to start thinking. That's not good. Andrew trying to score. It will be blocked by Tortoise. Applebee's Bandit chasing the ball, trying to get some defense gone for SWOSU. Quick task with doing a lot, and he does a lot. Does defend the ball. Now just down to about 3.5 minutes, a minute and a half already taken off of that clock. Applebee's Bandit did have 2 behind him, but Shark and Panzer are just going to play a little bully ball and take out 2 of the SWOSU members. They are back, though. They are keeping the ball on this side of the thing. The thing? Like the movie? I love not having a co-caster because then I have to laugh at my own jokes, and it's awesome. Oh, nice try from Andrew. Just going a little bit higher, but looks like Panzer actually kind of hit the ball out of where his teammate was wanting to go. Now Applebee's Bandit, with all the space in the world, passes it to his friend Quick. And there we go, the 1-2 punch from the guy and the guy. And SWOSU take a 2-0 lead. Again, they've looked so incredible tonight. You really, really, really do like to see it. And now I know who Zen is, and I know what that means. I'm up to date on things, kind of. I know he's a really good player. He might be the best player. I don't know. He does have a title. And I'm pretty sure he was also like 16. So, even crazier. It's like when Donk came into CS2, and he was just far and away the best player at that point. And he was like 17. Just came in, broke like every record, and then did it consistently. Maybe Zen is the Donk of CS2. Or maybe Donk's the Zen of... Wait. Maybe Zen's the Donk of Rocket League, and maybe Donk's the Zen of CS2. Who knows? Who really knows? Less than half the time on the clock, though, and Andrew with a free shot has it all to himself, and he's going to take it all the way, getting a 3rd point for SWOSU. This lead just keeps building and building. 3-0 now. Looking very scrumptious and delicious from the side of SWOSU Blue. I wonder how the gray game is going. Well, I'm sure this one will be over quicker, I hope. Unless it goes, well, I don't know. I hope they both have very nice and quick games. I hope they're both 3 or 4-0 stomps. And I hope both SWOSU teams win by 11 each. I think that's feasible now. I actually wonder how many goals get scored in professional games. Because when I watch like League of Legends, I see people playing it, and it's like people just run it down. People die all the time. And then you watch professional league games, and there's like maybe 10 kills a match. Like, I've barely ever seen ADCs with double digits. I've never seen anything higher than like 14. But I know it can get really, really high. Applebee's Bandit trying to set up Andrew. Andrew just a little bit late. It was a nice setup. Quick gonna take out Tortoise. Is it Repertortoise? I think it's Repertortoise. Repreptortoise. Repreptortoise. I don't know, man. These names are too much for me. What happened to, like, Goalmaker 62? Or I Drive Fast 04? I miss the old Xbox pre-generated names. Tortoise, that's going to go a little bit high, and Applebee's Bandit now with all the space in the world, but Shark will stop it. He'll actually take him out on the back end as well. 30 seconds remain in this game. SWOSU still with that 3-0 lead, not going to allow Panzer to score on them. Cannot tarnish this lead. You must keep it. Panzer thinks otherwise, but Applebee's Bandit will strike that idea down. Merely just a thought, not an action. Andrew getting a spike over, kind of close to the goal. But 10 seconds left in Washington State. Just not a whole lot to do here, really. They do find one on the back end, but this is impossible. This is actually just impossible, I'm pretty sure. I think. I don't know. I just noticed his name thing was a popsicle, too. That's so cool. I miss having popsicles. They're so nice. And that's going to do it. So SWOSU taking a 3-0 lead. Don't listen to the score on the board. Looking so nice. And there we go. Just one more game for SWOSU to win it. It would have to be a reverse sweep from the side of Washington. And it's not impossible, but I feel like it's improbable with the way that I've been seeing how these games have been going. But you never know, you never know. So let's get into this 4th game. 5 minutes on the clock. The score is incorrect. SWOSU are up 3-0. We're just in the 0-0 realm. Isn't it lovely? Trying their best to score on SWOSU. Applebee's Bandit going to reverse, take that ball out. And Quick actually going to try to pass to his teammate, but it goes off a little bit, just a little bit too high on the follow-up. Now SWOSU have to play some defense. The ball gets passed to Andrew. Knocking it up. Applebee's Bandit gets taken out on the back end. Andrew now trying to finish. Can't quite find it. Well, it does get spiked over to him, but not quite there anymore. Applebee's Bandit, though, has the ball. Is it a pass out or is it just a... It was a pass out. I'll give it. Quick trying to find something there, but does go a little bit wide. But Applebee's Bandit just gets knocked off. Good defense played from Panzer, though. I cannot lie. Now SWOSU have to replicate that type of defense. Looks like they will. Back and forth and back and forth. Up and down, side to side. Nice defense from Andrew. Kind of stole the fire from Quick. But that's okay. Defense is defense. It's a team game. And Andrew going to have to block this one, but it actually goes wide anyway, and now Andrew does have the ball in his possession, looking to take it almost all the way, but it will get stopped. Now we're just in this neutral state of Rocket League, where neither team can score on each other. That was a nice try from the side of Washington State, but Andrew once again there with the defense. Not going to allow that to happen, but they do need a defender. Applebee's Bandit, nice defense. Nice shot block. We are down 2 minutes in this last game, and nobody has scored. But as I say that, Panzer, for the first time in the entire series, will get Washington University the first point in a game. SWOSU having to lock it in a little bit. Slay Queen, that's fire. That is fire. All right, SWOSU in a deficit for the first time. Let's see how they respond. Quick making a fast play, and it actually gets tipped in by the enemy. Not quite what you want to see from Washington, but I mean, we'll take that. He does even up the game. It wasn't going to go in, but the side of Washington just fumbling that a little bit as SWOSU even up the score. That's got to be a confidence destroyer. I kind of feel bad. But 'tis a game. I would say the mental battle is half of it, but this game is so mechanically adept that I don't even know if it's half of it. It's got to be like maybe 10% of it. All right, well, never mind. Everybody's just running into each other for fun. I also had like a vanilla, what was it? A vanilla coffee today. Iced coffee, French vanilla iced coffee. That was gross. It's like way too sweet. I didn't realize how sweet it was. It gave me a headache. Like, I don't typically drink sugar that much, and I decided I'll just get myself a sweet treat at Sonic since I took my math test. Yeah, incorrect move. Wouldn't recommend it. My stomach doesn't feel great. But SWOSU kind of, it is tied up, but both teams scrambling to get something done here. Washington really trying to get this offense rolling. SWOSU aren't allowing them to get that, though. Bunch of back and forth right now. Got to watch for the follow-up, but it does get spiked off of the corner. Now SWOSU might have a prime spot to take this ball and run with it. Applebee's Bandit trying to get it out of parity, trying to get it away from their goal. Have to play offense at some point. With a minute and a half left, let's see if SWOSU can take this in a 4-0 fashion. An absolutely dominant fashion. I think I've yet to see a 4-0. Make my day. Make my day. Andrew with a pass off to Quick. Is there a third one to follow it up? No, there is not. They have to play defense. Ew, defense. I just want to score. 1 minute left. This stalemate continues. Andrew with the sole defender, though, trying to double tap it in. Is there any follow-up? Quick trying to take somebody out, maybe for a collision score, but not going to find it. So now SWOSU kind of on the back foot again. Well, as I say that, Andrew does get a tip over kind of to himself, but it gets sent right back. Now we go 30 seconds on the clock. All right, Quick trying to get something done. 15 seconds on the clock now. We might be going to overtime in this game 4 unless SWOSU can get something done about it. 10 seconds left. Gonna have to block that. Can't let them score, and they score. All right, so also have 5 seconds plus the airtime of the ball to get this to overtime. Let's see if they can do that. Three, two, and one. All right, and the ball does touch, so no full sweep from SWOSU, unfortunately. We go 3-1, and now we go to a game 5. We messed up a little bit low-key. That's all right. Yeah, we fix it and we lock it in for game number 4. Game number 5. I'm not even locked in. That's how locked in I am. I can't even count. We no mess around. Yes, sir. All right, we go to a game number 5. The equal amount of minutes on the clock for both teams to get something done here. Let's see if SWOSU can close out in 5. I don't want to even think about any of this reverse sweep nonsense. Get that out of here. And it looks like the side of Washington looks like they're winning. Wow. I can't believe SWOSU lost all 3 of their games instantly just like that. Wow, wow, wow. But all jokes aside, let's get into it. Let's see what they can cook. Let's see who's in the kitchen. We do have a restaurant establishment. We do have Applebee's. And this guy does steal from it, so maybe he's in the kitchen. Or, wait a second, maybe he doesn't steal from Applebee's, and maybe he's actually the bandit sent by Applebee's. Maybe that's his employer. I have no clue. I think stealing from Applebee's is hilarious, because what are you going to take? The ketchup bottle? Are you really that desperate for ketchup, gang? I don't think so. I know some people go crazy for ketchup, though. Like, certain condiments people just go nuts for. Like, I'm partial to ranch. I love ranch. But I'm not, like, drink ranch out of a cup ranch. Like, all those Wingstop mukbang TikTokers and stuff, where they get, like, the giant, like, large cup of ranch, and they dip their whole, like, forearm into it. It's just not for me. I think ranch would maybe be one of the better ones to do that with if you had to. But, no, people doing that with ketchup, that's crazy. Just eat a tomato. Or, like, if you hate tomatoes but you love ketchup, I need you to think about things for a little bit. Yeah, no scores so far in this game. Both teams really locking it in. Trying not to get scored on. Andrew will be taken out, and that goes that offensive force. SWOSU going to have to play some defense. Andrew and Applebee's bandit set up for it, though. The pass will go out. Nobody from SWOSU there to take it, though. Three minutes left on the clock. And quick, oh, nice angle. Could not quite find it, though. Just a little bit off. If only had like a teammate to follow him up there, and Applebee's bandit just a little bit off, and that's going to be another first score on the side of Washington State, or Washington Uni. Washington State. I don't even know. I'm so like, every time I say Washington, I immediately want to say state for some reason. Those two words are one in my head. Repertortus. Doing a lot for the side of Washington. A lot of heavy lifting. SWOSU searching and almost finding, but Applebee's bandit just a second away. Just not quite able to get it. Andrew passing it back over to the side of the goal that they would like to attain. Kind of in another stalemate, though. Neither team is really scoring a whole lot. Washington playing a lot of defense, trying to keep this 1-point lead. SWOSU poking and prodding, trying to best it, trying to accomplish. I don't even know what I'm saying. They're just trying to win. I've lost it. I've lost my touch. It's all over. All right, almost. Nice block from Tardis once again. And SWOSU, less than a minute and a half on the clock now. Got to get something going soon. Just a bunch of back and forth. Back and forth and back and forth. 1 minute left on the clock. Come on, SWOSU. Do it. Do the thing. Do the thing. Do the thing where you put the ball in the goal. Ah. I see. I figured it out. We just have to get the ball in the goal. How could it be so simple the entire time? "30 seconds left in this game 5. Worrying me just a little bit, but SWOSU still they still have a 3-1 lead in the series. They just have to score one more goal, and Quick just not quite there enough, but he's going to do the wraparound, trying to set it up for maybe a teammate there. Andrew comes in from the back, the saving grace. Quick and Andrew just making it happen. 13 seconds left on the clock, and now SWOSU are playing for overtime. Actually, no, they're not. They're trying to win. But we are guaranteed overtime if neither team score. Oh, and Quick's just not going to be there for it. 7 seconds left for SWOSU now to play for overtime. So unlucky. Quick was just a little bit behind. Let's see if SWOSU can get it done. Applebee's Bandit sending it over to his troops, his forces. But it's going to go back the other way, and there's not really anybody to touch it. Andrew does get it off the ground, but it will touch the ground, and that's going to be SWOSU, unfortunately losing the game 5. Getting a second game over to Washington Uni. Now 3-2. SWOSU still maintaining this lead, and they are still on match point. Series point, if you will. Got the Tokyo Drift soundtrack in the background. Let's end this series, please. I agree with what Kobe is saying. I like that idea. My grandma just sent me 6 hearts. I love when she figures out what emojis are. All right. Well, we get into this game 6. SWOSU had a 3-0 lead. Now losing 2 games in a row, bringing it to a 3-2. Let's see if they can end this in a 4-2 fashion, or if we will be going to a game 7. And Applebee's Bandit looks like he doesn't even want to waste any time. He's going to score within 7 seconds. He doesn't want to go to a game 7. He wants to get this done in 6. Very good start from SWOSU. We go again. I think obviously it's good to get a score, but I think getting a score that early just really eases the mental, because 1 point could give you the lead for the literal entire game. So you never know, but Quick just going to have to get that one out. A little bit scary having to do a backflip mid-air with a car. And Shark just tempting Andrew right now. Doesn't know where he wants to go. Missed the ball completely. All right, well, he's going over there then. The ball does get tipped over, and there's not really a defender there to stop it. Applebee's Bandit so close. Is there a teammate behind him? And there he is. That's Quick. You know he's going to be there. He's like the Flash. Getting a second goal for SWOSU in under a minute. They're tired of this series. They want to go home. They want to go do their homework. They probably don't, but they want to be done playing this. Bringing out the fire and the flames as we go again. Oh, never mind. He's gone. Oh, there he goes. Forever and always. We will remember you. So I'm saying, like, the permadeath game mode in this would be so silly. I would never want to play it. It's honestly weird because I grew up, like, when I was, complete side rant. I grew up playing Call of Duty, but I never played Search and Destroy because I didn't like the idea of once you die, that's it. Like, you can't contribute anything else that round. And so I avoided TAC FPSs, and now I'm just addicted to TAC FPSs. And it makes your life feel a little more valuable each round. I also do like it when the perspective shifts from the ball to just a first-person perspective for no reason. It's probably a feature. SWOSU just trying to attack. Andrew going to pass it over to Quick. They want to keep this ball over here, but it won't stay there forever. SWOSU going to have to play some defense. Quick gets to the ball just in time. Looks to send it over to the other side of the field, but does get taken by Shark. Now Andrew for the third piece of this puzzle, but can't quite send the ball going away. Now Applebee's Bandit going to have to play some defense. But the offense never arrived. Or at least it hasn't arrived yet. It looks like they have a hard time getting into the goal. Just passing back and forth. I don't know if it's a distraction tactic or whatever it may be. I'm sure there's a reason for it in the game. Applebee's Bandit does get taken out, though, so now SWOSU going to have to play a lot of defense. Team members down, but he is back and better than ever. And now they get to play the offense. Andrew does get taken out, though. It's just a perpetual back and forth between these two teams. See? There we go. They're trading each other. You take my friend, I take your friend. We trade friends. SWOSU have been holding stalwartly on this lead so far. Got a chokehold on this game. 2 minutes remaining. Could potentially be the last game of the series. And I think SWOSU are aiming to have that be the reality. I would hope, at least. A hope and a prayer for the SWOSU offense and defense. Everybody bow your heads with me. Amen. About a minute 30 left on the clock. Keeping it rolling. Neither team have scored in a long, long time. SWOSU, well, I mean, Washington haven't scored yet, but SWOSU scored twice within the first minute, and it's been like 3 minutes since then, and nothing has really happened from the side of scoring, but that seems just fine for them. They're probably playing more defensive. All they need to do is keep a lead. The lead doesn't need to be astronomically large. It just has to be there. So they're just bouncing it around, playing with the sky block. The sky block? God, see, that's how you know I've been playing too much Minecraft. I'm saying sky block. Playing with the skybox a little bit. Andrew trying to set himself up. Not going to happen, but Quick's just going to be there. The opposite of Quick is he slowly and methodically knocks that ball in. A crisp 41 miles an hour. SWOSU taking control of this series finally again. In this sixth game, 3-0 lead. Looking like shades of themselves in the first three games, and not the fourth or fifth game. We don't worry about that one. As Andrew's just going to score again, they decided we don't need just a lead. We're going to make it a large lead. As they get up to 4-0. Oh, no. 45 seconds left. A monumental task for the side of Washington University. I actually wonder what the most goals scored in the least amount of time is in this game. Like, what is like the most clutch play ever? Not quite sure. Nice defense from Andrew, though. A simple shot block, but nevertheless. Very needed. He's going to look for a second one, and there he goes. All reliable. Sitting in the middle of that goal. All right, Quick a little asleep, but it's all right. We do have a 3-point lead still. Maybe giving them a chance. Mr. Popsicle Man, I'm sorry, but the series is forfeit. I hate to break it to you. The pass from Panzer to Tortoise. Pretty nice. But 18 seconds to get 3 more points. A pretty insane task. Let's see if they can do it, though. Ten seconds, a nice look, but no real follow-up, and Andrew's just going to nice and methodically get them a 5th goal, and I know it's 1 second, but it's impossible. That will be SWOSU locking it in. I'm 99.9 to the 99th. Yeah, they already left. That's unfortunate. They didn't even finish out the game. Unlucky. They both missed it. Good job from SWOSU. That's going to be a 4-2 win. Looking real nice. Gave them a couple of games, but they did leave before the game ended. So, I mean, unfortunate for them. But thank you, everybody, for coming out and supporting our boys tonight. I don't know how the gray game is going, but I might be able to check. But I believe that'll be it for me tonight. So we don't have a stream tomorrow, but I will see you guys Friday with some Overwatch. Everybody have a great